Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor, and welcome back for what may be the last Starbase progress report. This is week 16 of 2022. When devs make a choice to cut back on communication and community engagement, for me, this is a red flag. Either they can't face the community, or their opinions, or there is a deeper problem with the game or the company internally. In general, it's a bad thing, and historically in other games, it indicates a pulling back of effort or resources towards the game, eventually in some cases leading to the game's cancellation. With Larry not being around, I had a little fun with it, but this was really just masking alarm bells in my head. Bells that now make sense. So yesterday, Frozenbyte decided to stop doing weekly reports for an undetermined amount of time and are promising big news soon. And today we got that announcement. Due to the low sales of Starbase, they are having to prioritise other projects to ensure the longer term development of Starbase. Its development will be slowed down and updates will be less frequent for some time. I was worried about a rush patch of PTU content, but this announcement was a bit of a shock. So what the hell happened? What's going on? Well, that I can't tell you because I simply don't know. But first and foremost, this is not the end of Starbase. They are not shelving the game and do plan to get back to full development later, but this will be a big slowdown. But it's also the reason why the big patch is coming now and not later with Siege, but more on that in a bit. So what are they working on now instead? Well, it seems not everyone is. As we can see here, Pip has been put on leave or furlough, and most likely other devs too. It seems the devs are just as much a victim of what has happened as much as we are for having the game enter hibernation. So what's the good news? Well, we got a big patch. That's great. Well, kinda, maybe. Only a little. Bear with me. We will be getting moon mining, moon bases, civilian capital ships, heat mechanics, hangar halls with ship design and repair halls for player stations and capital ships, on-ship blueprint saving, alloy furnaces and production, recycler tool, a speedometer, a gyroscope, the remaining tripod weapons. And with all the new ores in the moon, we can build rail cannons, premium FCUs, higher tier enhancers and professional YOLO chips. The belts will be getting more large asteroids everywhere. There's 2 new dev stations and a new fast travel connection. Research tree and crafting will also be rebalanced. The requirement for having a fast travel core on a ship to use the gate is now being removed, and the journey time through the gate being sped up to about 5 minutes. And finally, some weapon and device cost rebalancing. That's a lot, right? Fantastic. Now here's the downside. Due to whatever has happened, it seems this patch may be rushed due to whatever is going on, and thus may have more bugs than usual. Bugs that may or may not be fixed after the patch due to a lack of staff. It's uncertain that if something game breaking would come up, anyone could fix it. Secondly, in my opinion and from my own testing, moon mining is risky, still bugged, and can be hugely lag inducing, but will be needed for obtaining moon ores needed for capital ships. But at least we have something new during what will be a long wait and is better than nothing at all. So the big one is what we're not getting, and that's not great for PvP focused players out there. Siege will continue to be PTU only, as it has only had 2 or 3 test sieges so far and is simply not far enough along to release. This patch should hit sometime in the next week or so, and that will be it for the time being. As far as this channel is concerned, a lot of the content I produce here is Starbase progress. And with Starbase and its progress on pause, there's nothing to base the news on. And on the off chance that Starbase does die while in its coma, I'd like to thank you all for being with me from the start or whenever you found this channel. Thank you to the devs for our long chats and being so open and welcoming to a new creator like me. We also have some awesome new space and sci-fi games coming out this year that I'd love to cover and maybe do some let's plays. So I can't wait to explore doing more of that. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor. Out.